Extra point game. Up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Here's Bernard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Again, here's Bernard. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Here's the 1st carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Seemed like Dak certainly made the right read there to hand it off to Zeke.
When you have those 2 in the backfield, Dak Prescott at quarterback, Ezekiel Elliott at running back, you've got a symbiotic, synergistic relationship. that puts a lot of defenses in a lot of stress.
I got to tell you, I've never heard synergistic before, but I guess that works, right?
It does on this game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Kill! 47!
Again, it's Elliott. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that
touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Fournette. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Ooh, with a juke. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. To throw is Prescott.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Brady now on 1st down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 27, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Here's Brady to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room.
Prescott on 1st down. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
On the move past the 40.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
From talking with defensive backs and their coaches over the years, they hate to see 4 guys in a route like this because the safeties are often occupied. It creates indecision. They're unsure about who goes with who. And the quarterback, he just reads the most vulnerable safety and takes advantage of it for a big play here.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice. or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Bucs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot, and they've separated the receiver from the ball.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, here's Fournette. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Fournette will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. White, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Again, this is White.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Rashad White taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your arms right and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Prescott looks to throw on first. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Running off tackle with Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Prescott to throw it. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. Here's Prescott. Right back to Tolbert. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. On second down, Elliott. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 32. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. They find some open field here. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Murray, and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. A gain of 3, second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Brady, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage is already picked off in this game. Fourth down now. But he's fortunate on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
Now Brady got to have this one. Open man as Jalen darted. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now Bernard. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. To throw on second and 6. Brady getting it out wide here to Bernard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. From the gun on third down, Brady. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Here's Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. It's caught. Toller. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he's across for the lane.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain, a game